Hello and welcome to Go-To Tech Reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at the micro ATX case from Thermaltake, known as the Core V21. We'll be doing an unboxing and overview and going over some of the features that make this case so intriguing. Alright, so I wanted to do a smaller build. Now, this box is actually a little bit bigger than I thought, which makes me think that the case is going to be a little bit bigger than I thought. Now, there is a smaller version called the Core V1, which is a little bit smaller, but I wanted something that had a lot of expandability in terms of cooling, and boy does this case do it. So before we get into the unboxing, I wanted to go over some of the specs of this guy. So, you know what, it's just easier to do it with the box open and a lot more fun. But I am going to use this as reference because there's a lot of stuff going on here. So, and if you'll notice at the box here, you can see there's all sorts of stuff going on here. And we're going to talk about each of those parts. So, jump right into the unboxing. We'll start from the bottom first. Ooh, let's sit down. Yeah, so it's much more comfortable to sit down and it looks better on camera anyways. So, I wanted to do a smaller build. And this is the case I picked because I wanted a lot of expandability and I wanted a lot of options. And I wanted something that was still relatively cheap. This retails for about $60 US, which is what I got it for. There's usually some rebates on it. I wanted something kind of HTPC-esque. Now, it's kind of on the bigger side for an HTPC again. But like I said, I just wanted a lot of options, and boy, does this case deliver on the options front. So let's go ahead and get this out. There we go. The reveal. A little bit heavier than I thought it would be too. Alright. Let's put this over here. Alright. So, ooh, static. So we got your standard packing film here. Just your standard stuff. You know, remember to sit. Okay, so we got on both sides. So yeah, it's pretty well protected in there. I'm not super duper picky as long as the product's fine. Alright. There she is. In all her beauty. So let's take a look and see what we got. Alright, so you'll notice we've got a side panel window here. Magnetic mesh top and a magnetic mesh side as well. Yep. These are always nice. Really like these features on cases these days. You'll notice something a little bit odd here. There's a piece of tape covering up the logo. Let's take that off. Yes, and the logo comes off. Well, why on earth would the logo come off? Well, so you can rotate it. Yes, that's one of the interesting facets about this case. You can determine what is up, what is down, what is sideways, however you want it. That's the name of the game with the Thermaltake Core V21. It is all about customizability. Another interesting feature is that all of these panels, even the bottom from what I understand, or what you call the bottom, they're all the same size, so they're all interchangeable. So let's strip this thing down and see what we got. We'll start with the side panel window here. I would do a scratch test on this one, except I am using it as a personal system. So I'm not going to do any sort of torture test. The screws, they're not, they are thumb screws, but they're not the type that stay on the case, unfortunately. But for the price and the features, you have to cut corners somewhere. And that's one I don't really mind that they cut. So we've got your typical glass window. Molly, we might be doing a scratch test. Okay, yeah, there's some residue on there, but looks like it comes off pretty easy. Let's not worry about that too much. But yes, here's the side panel window. We'll just set that off to the side, and we'll take off the top. We'll save these screws off to the side here. Set that down over here. Now we will take this panel off as well. So I'll show you that here. Oh man, they really got that one tight. Really super tight. Okay, back to where we were. Wow, that really shouldn't have winded me. That kind of gives you an idea of the type of physical shape I am in. Not very good. Alright, so we're going to take this side panel off, and we're starting to see the inner guts of the thing. So let's take out this bag that's included with all the instructions and tools. So here is your instruction book. I'm sure this, now usually with cases I don't look at this unless it's a fairly complicated case. Well, that's a lie. On my Fantex case I did look at the manual. But this one you're going to be looking at it for a few different reasons. Just all the different orientations that are possible and all the cooling options for radiators, fans, how you want it to stand up, all that good stuff. So there's some brackety stuff here up to the side. Comes with some cable management zip ties. Not quite sure what that is. More hardware and more hardware. Now let's see, because this supports both the Mini ITX and Micro ATX. For my build, I will be using the Gigabyte Z170 Gaming 5 Mini ITX motherboard. So that will be going here. It's marked with an I, pretty clearly marked. And you also have your front panel header cables. So what do we got here? We got your HD audio USB 3. What do we got here? This looks to be the 200mm fan cable. Ah, that's nice. It's sleeved. And all the other cables, let's see, the header cables are flat, the USB is round, HD audio is round. So we'll kind of tuck these off to the side for now. You'll notice here there are 3 2.5-inch bays for your SSDs. Now, you can't really see it here in the video, but there are some holes along the top here. So really, you can orient these however you like. So there's like a little sliding rail that they slide along. So if you want them all slammed together here, go for it. The case won't stop you from doing that. I am surprised at the amount that you can fit in this guy. It doesn't look as big as I was thinking it was going to be, though it's still a little bit on the bigger side for an ITX build. The motherboard is really only going to take up this real small area right here. But that's okay. That's something that I knew going into it. So let's take off the front panel here. I believe it just pops right off. Oh, there goes my screwdriver. So again, here's the panel. Now, you'll notice that this is one of the things I really liked about this, and I'm kind of a sucker for big fans. The bigger the fans, the better, in my book. You push a lot more air, and they're much quieter. So a 200 millimeter fan on this bad boy, that's just awesome. You could theoretically fit on the front here. Oh boy, see, this is where I need the spec sheet. There's just so many options and I don't want to get it wrong. So on the front you have support for 120 millimeter or 220 millimeter, 140 or 240 millimeter, or 200 millimeter. Now that's just for fans. Radiators, you could fit a 1 by 120 millimeter, or 1 by 240 millimeter, or 140 millimeter. So really, the radiator, you could fit just about any radiator on there except for 280 on the front here. But don't worry, there's plenty of room for your 280. I'm kind of a sucker for the 280 millimeter rads. So you've also got this front panel, but you'll notice there are these 4 holes here, and you can unscrew right here and stick it in any orientation that you want. You can rotate this in any orientation that you want. Now, like I was saying earlier, now notice the kind of the way they set it up is they have the motherboard flat, right? But you also have the power supply slot here, which does support standard ATX PSUs. If you're worried about heat rising off and coming onto your motherboard and CPU, you could, let's say, orient it this way, right? So what you could do is you could change where these feet go. You could take this panel off if you wanted. Oh man, that one's also tight. Oh, making a mess here. Here we go. So we'll just do it because we can and the case allows for it. So let's take this bottom panel that has the feet that keep the case elevated. Now, even though you can do this, I probably won't, because I'm really not that worried about it, but I'll just demonstrate because that's what we're here to do. Now, the bottom, like I said before, has these 4 rubberized standoffs, and then you have a filter, and this is one of the reasons why I would keep this, why I'm going to have it oriented the other way, because I want to have access to this filter that covers up the fan spot for the PSU. But if you wanted to, you could mount this guy onto the side, or bottom, or however you want it oriented. So let's put that to the side. Yeah, I mean, you can just take this thing down. Now, it's definitely solid, but it's not like industrial grade. Again, this is only $60 US, so but man, what you get for that, you get so much stuff. Okay, so let's go over, let's see, what do we got on this side? You'll notice there are 3.5 inch bays for drives. They come with these little caddies. You could also fit 2.5 inch drives on there. There's holes hole mounts for that there. So you can stuff all these in here, like so. No problem. Let's see, I've already kind of covered that side, that side. Let's go to the back here. So it appears that there is support for a 140 millimeter fan. Let me just double check that on the rear. Yes, 120 millimeter and 140 millimeter. One of the reasons I did not want to get the V1 was the exhaust was limited to 280 millimeter fans, and I just am not a fan of 80 millimeter fans. They're loud. They are loud. I do not like loud fans like that. Even 120, I'm like, eh. But man, 140 millimeter for the exhaust, that's awesome. So much flexibility with this case for in such a small package. You have rubber grommet here for cables or water cooling if you want to do external water cooling, though I don't think that's really kind of a thing anymore, but oh well. And like I didn't mention this earlier, but this is not one of the newer cases on the market. It's been on the market for a little while, I think for a little over a year, but I wanted to review it because it was intriguing to me and it was something that I wanted to use personally. Now, you'll notice here on the top, you've got these brackets. Now, these brackets, I haven't practiced this at all because remember, this is an overview and I just barely unboxed the thing. I guess we could read the instructions on how to do it. Oh, looks like there's like some levers. And yeah, I don't really know how this works. Other than I know they are removable. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So these are removable. And you can stick them on any one of these other three sides or top or however you want it. And these are primarily for mounting your radiators and or fans or however you want to orient this. Or you could just take them off altogether and you could just have the front fan and an exhaust fan back here and just have a giant wind tunnel. That's your thing. You can actually, from what I understand, you could buy 3 of these side panel windows. Yeah, oh, that does actually appear to be a scratch from shipping. That's kind of a bummer. But yeah, I mean, conceivably, you could have glass all the way around. Now, you'd have to keep in mind the heat implications, though. I think you'd probably be okay just channeling all the heat that way, and you could even have water cooling back here. You could put like the H80i GT on the back here, as a CPU cooler, liquid CPU cooler, and exhaust. Oh, yeah, there's one valid configuration there. Oh, they're directional. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. So, if you wanted to, you could stick this on like so. And this could be, you could put a radiator right here. Now, I believe the way this works, yeah, so the side panels, let me just get this right, sorry. I should have cut this thing out. In terms of radiator support, on the sides, you can fit 120, 240 millimeter, 140 millimeter, or 280 millimeter, which I tend to prefer in a micro ATX case. So the different options for 280 millimeter radiators are on the top or on the sides. So again, whatever you consider the top of the sides. Now I'm not quite sure how you would have to orient these, but essentially you could have the 280 millimeter rad, multiple 280 millimeter rad. But anyways, I hope you kind of get the point here that there just are a lot of options and I'm really excited about that. Now, I said this was going to be kind of a media center file server, HTPC. Maybe a little bit, this case is a little bit overboard for that, but I wanted the ability to upgrade it to a gaming box for downstairs instead of my own gaming rig upstairs. So I will phase in parts slowly as I get them. So I'm going to start off, it's going to be a Skylake build. It's going to be an Intel Core i3-6100. Just, I don't need anything special to start out with. In terms of CPU, I've got the 6700K upstairs to do all my main lifting, but 6100 will be just fine for just normal use and the kids playing Minecraft and other games. Once I get a GPU installed in this, the idea is I will put the NVIDIA GTX 1080 upstairs once that comes out, and move the 980 Ti down to this box. But for now, we're just going to use the integrated graphics, the Intel HD 530, and I did do a benchmark on that with the 6700K, with the i7 6700K, but I wanted to do one on the 6100, on the i3 6100, and benchmark that. So you can look forward to my build later on. It's still probably a month out. I'm still saving up the money for a couple other parts. Oh, so we were on the back, sorry. So there are 5 expansion ports. So if I had a micro ATX board, you could fit up to 5 slots, though, you know, most modern graphics cards take up 2 slots. So you could conceivably run SLI or Crossfire. And then the cutout for the I/O panels. Let's see, am I missing anything? In terms of the front panel here, we have power HD and power LEDs, and USB 3.0, a pair of them, reset button, microphone, headphone jack. So yeah, that covers the front panel there. Now, one other major interesting thing about this case, and one thing that I kind of failed to mention, that and I probably, I know I won't be doing this, but if you really wanted, you could stack 2 of these, and you could put your all sorts of water cooling or extra drives or whatever the heck you wanted up there. So if you really wanted, you could buy 2 of these guys and turn it into a stacker. And again, the case certainly will not limit you in doing that. There is a tool that came with it in the hardware that allows these to mount together. So really, I mean, you'd put a ton of fans here, ton of fans here, ton of fans on the top, ton of fans on the front, though I wouldn't recommend changing that one out. That's just awesome 200mm fan. That's cool, no pun intended. Don't you love the pun jokes that come with fans? And you could really, if you wanted, put some cooling on the bottom as well. If that's how you want to do it, you could orient this way. You could do an upside down build if that was your thing. I mean, you could. The way that all the hardware works together, you could definitely put it together in this configuration if your heart so desired. Though, I mean, I don't think it would look really that pretty having like, you could have the window up on top of what was the bottom, though I guess you could do like air intake into the PSU. So you could do like some weird inverted upside down build if that was what you were wanting. That's why I wanted this case. I could use it however I wanted. I could start out with, you know, just the basic components. Like, I'm not going to start out with a radiator because I'm not going to do liquid cooling on the 6100. Though eventually I will upgrade this maybe to an i5 6600K. That's probably the likely CPU that will end up in here down the road. And I bought a Z170 chipset micro ATX board in anticipation of that. Oh, not micro ATX, mini ITX, sorry. The other reason I got the Z170 chipset on the mini ITX was I wanted the faster RAM, especially for the Intel integrated graphics. I'm planning on using 3200 gigatransfers per second RAM, DDR4 RAM. The one upstairs has 2666. So actually I'll run benchmarks with the faster RAM in here and with the slower RAM, and the faster RAM is going to go on my own personal system upstairs. But I believe that covers all the features that I wanted to go over and kind of the build that I was wanting to do. I'm going to have, start off with just an SSD in there for now, and a 4 terabyte drive, though I am going to put, let's see, 4 terabyte Western Digital Reds in here. That way I can always have access to my files upstairs or downstairs. I will probably do a RAID 1, just a simple mirroring. I don't know, maybe I'll get adventurous and do 3 4 terabyte WD Reds, and do like a RAID 5. I like the idea of the RAID 5. Yeah, that covers it. So thanks for watching today. You know what to do. If you like this video, give us a like, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for future content. Next week we will be reviewing that Gigabyte mini ITX board, the Z170 chipset in it. Well, not review, but we'll do an unboxing and overview and look at some of the features that are on it. And stay tuned for content every weekend. At least that's what I'm aiming for so far. I have been able to hit that. And I will catch you next week when we review the Gigabyte mini ITX board. Thanks for watching.